Hey there, how are you? It is Wellness Wednesday, and I am here, Cynthia Ray, your coach for today, actually in our group. And today I want to share with you a topic that has actually been of interest of other people. And today's topic is how to lose weight and keep it off. So of course that's the question that so many people have. We all are taught how to do it, and then we are successful, and then later on we realize that it's coming back on. So, which is super common. Before I dive in, I just want to let you know that I do, for anyone who's interested, right now I do have 3 more openings for a one-on-one session for this month. Maybe actually 4. I had somebody cancel and reschedule the other day. But anyway, if you're interested in one-on-one nutrition counseling with me, I have 3 or 4 openings left this month. So please feel free to reach out. Let me know if you'd like to schedule an appointment. You can also go onto my website, wellwithinnutrition.com. It's wellwithinnutrition.com. And you can go on there and you can click on the top of the homepage and you'll see schedule an appointment. And you can do that there. You can also do a 20-minute free check-in with me if you just want to do like a little wellness chat and maybe just talk to me and see what my style's like, see how I can help you or how I work. So yeah, you're welcome to do that. Anyway, so let's go ahead and dive in, and then after that, I'm going to let you know of upcoming events as far as challenge groups and things for this next month or two. All right, so let's talk about weight loss. So one of the biggest struggles that people have with weight loss is keeping it off, obviously, right? And you absolutely have to know before you dive into this venture of losing weight that our bodies are designed for preservation. We have a set point, meaning a body weight our body has already preset within itself that is the healthiest point in order for it to create homeostasis at. It's the point where your body wants to be at in weight for whatever reason. There's a variety of reasons. Genetics, hormone balance, just general wellness and health overall, so it feels safe and secure. However, sometimes that set point can get changed or altered. As we're growing and when we're young and as we're aging, we notice that our body weight starts to change and our set point starts to change. If we're normal eaters and as we grow and develop, we're noticing all of a sudden that the way that we're eating before, with the way that we're eating before, our weight starts to climb a little bit. And we start to wonder what's going on? Why is my body changing? What's happening? So with age, obviously our set point weight changes, and that could be due to hormonal imbalances and just um, lowered metabolism because of age, which is normal and natural. However, with set point can also be affected by dieting, by chronic dieting. So if let's say you were on a diet, you lost some weight, and then all of a sudden you gained it back, plus like 10% more, which is another common thing. Whatever your highest weight is, actually is going to create your new set point, unfortunately. But that actually is how our bodies work. So whatever your highest weight that you've gotten to is your body's new set point. So if you have gotten to a place where you're 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 pounds overweight, that is your new set point. However, there's hope. So the thing is that, well, the challenging thing is that when we are wanting to be on a diet to lose weight, that since that's our body's new set point, your body's going to kick and scream and do whatever it can to stay at that weight. So that's why dieting and restricting calories to lose weight is so challenging, because our bodies really, really, really need for survival, it believes, to be at that high weight set point. So a lot of times people end up struggling or not being able to be successful on a diet because of the challenge of your body wanting to stay at that set point. So you're going to have a lot of cravings, additional hunger. Basically, your body is, I always think of it like craving water in a dry desert. That's how much your body wants to be at that high weight set point. So with that, when you're wanting to lose weight, and although that's a struggle, it's super, super important that you are in community and have accountability, whether it's me as a dietitian and wellness coach, whether it's community with our community group, with regular challenge groups. So as long as you have somebody with you that's keeping you accountable or coaching you or inspiring you or motivating you, that's super vital to having long-term success. Okay, so I just want to kind of start with that, give you an idea of how set point weight works and the struggle that it can be to break past it. Okay. So let's see what I'm missing here. So with weight loss too, you have to know that weight loss is also not just a physical journey or a physical change, it's very emotional as well. Because when we are able to have whatever we want to eat in the abundance that we want to enjoy it, and then all of a sudden we're told we can't eat certain types of foods anymore, whether it's carbs or fats or just extra calories, that we're going to crave those particular things more, right? Naturally. So whenever something's taken away from you, you naturally want to have more of that particular thing. So where's I going with this? Totally lost track. But anyway, so yeah, so you're going to be wanting to crave that particular thing more. So it's really important to have, like I was saying before, accountability when it comes to attempting weight loss and things like that. All right. Okay, some of the things that trigger us for weight loss. Yes. Okay, here we go. So as we age and grow, you're going to find that maybe you have different reasons why you want to lose weight. Sometimes, our bodies, like I said, as you're growing, you're noticing that your body's changing and that you can't eat the way that you used to anymore because those foods are either, putting weight on you or just making you feel sluggish and tired. And so you start to wonder, what is going on with my body? And I thought I trusted it, but now I can't trust food or my body anymore because something has disrupted my natural flow. When I was maintaining a healthy weight, I was doing totally fine. What happened, right? So if you are watching this live or recorded, I would like you to take a second, actually give me some input on this. Comment below, let me know for what reasons why people are triggered to feel like they want to lose weight. What really happens to certain people, or what maybe have you experienced that triggers you to feel like you need to lose weight? And it could be, just as simple as, well, as obvious as gaining additional weight. It could be wanting, maybe somebody told you that you need to lose weight and you had no idea that it was even an issue for you. And that could even be in childhood. Sometimes that happens too. I know some people who have struggled with their weight basically for most and all of their adult years is because somebody important or significant in their life, like a parent or a caregiver or somebody important to them, said, "Oh, I'm concerned about you. I feel like you need to lose weight," whether or not they actually needed to. So that's where it gets kind of tricky. Okay, so let me know if you're watching this recording or live, reasons why people feel like they may need to lose weight. It could also be just wanting to fit in, when you're younger, or even as an adult, wanting to fit into the environment that you're in. So maybe even, actually this happens too a lot, is when you go to the doctor and everything feels okay, and then you get on the scale and they look at your health history and health record and they're noticing, oh, you need to lose a little bit of weight or you are going to be at risk for diabetes. I see that you have diabetes in your family. You're becoming pre-diabetic. Maybe your blood pressure is a little bit high. So you really need to take off at least, 10 to 20 pounds. And usually when doctors recommend that, it's usually in the midsection because that's actually the highest risk for disease conditions, is when you have body fat in your midsection because it's compressing your organs and affecting your blood pressure and the health of your internal organs. So just a little side note on that one. Okay, so let's talk about specifically how to lose weight and keep it off. So number one, what you need to do, step one, is record your judgment, blame, or whatever, or maybe think back 24 to 48 hours before what you have been eating and record that food. And then see if you can get, you maybe count the calories or put it into, I think there's different, like MyFitnessPal, different apps that you can enter your food in, and then get the calorie amount. So get a baseline calorie amount. This is actually how I help my clients. So I'll do what they call a 24 to 48 hour food recall, and I'll record what they've been eating with no judgment, just it is what it is. And the more honest you are with yourself, the more easily you can make adjustments and corrections. So record your intake. And then the second thing is, once you figure out how many calories you've been eating around on average, then reduce your calories by about around 500 calories per day, which equals about 3,500 calories per week, which is equivalent of a weight loss of about 1 to 2 pounds per week. So take your baseline calories, subtract 500 calories per day, or 3,500 calories for the week, and that will, on average, be equivalent to 1 to 2 pounds of weight loss per week. But I did a whole video on calorie amounts a couple weeks ago, so if you didn't see that, go take a look back and see exactly how that works, because it's not that straightforward, but this is the best way we can get started with helping you to lose weight, because there's lots of other factors that come into play as well, but you might want to take a look at that video. So, okay, the third thing you want to do is you want to add in regular exercise, right? And make sure that it's something that you absolutely love and enjoy. I don't want anybody ever feeling like they have to exercise. Our bodies are created for movement. We have joints and muscles, and just the way our bodies move are created for movement and activity and muscle growth for longevity. So you want to make sure you're doing strength exercises about 2 to 3 times per week. You want to make sure that you are doing cardiovascular activity about 2 to 3 times per week. And make sure, like I said, you have a day where you're just doing fun, free movement, like a free movement day where you can go and do whatever you want. Maybe it's a meditative, relaxing walk, go on a hike with a friend, take your dog for a walk, go for a swim, play with your kids, go for a family bike ride. So have a day that you are just having a free, fun exercise day. Okay. And then also make sure you have at least one rest day altogether. So that way you can allow your body to recover and repair. And that way you can also have fitness longevity instead of feeling like you're completely burned out. Okay. All right. Number 4, yes. So you absolutely have to know why weight loss is so important to you. Why is it even something that you're wanting to do for yourself? Why is it so important to you? Is it maybe because, like I said, your doctor told you, maybe if you don't lose weight, then you are at risk for diabetes or other disease conditions. So that would be a pretty strong why if that is important to you. For some people, it doesn't really matter, but that's important to you. That would keep you going with your weight loss efforts. If maybe you really want to be healthy for your family, you want to picture yourself growing old and not having to be in a walker or a wheelchair, but playing with your grandkids or playing with your kids, or just enjoying time with your kids as they grow. So that could be also another benefit for you, maybe another reason why. So whatever it is for you, I know some of my clients too, as Christians, really want to do it for God's glory, to give back to God and to thank Him for the body that He created for them. So knowing why is really important so that you can stay on track. And when life comes and gets in the way, maybe you go on vacation, you get sick, you have to take care of someone in your family, maybe there's like a family celebration, it gets you off track with your eating. But if your why is strong enough, you can easily push past those barriers and not allow them to affect you, but instead continue on focusing on your healthy lifestyle. Okay, number 5. I talk about this all the time, is checking your self-talk. What are you saying to yourself? Do you actually trust yourself and your body around food? Or do you believe that you can't be trusted around certain types of food or certain types of environments, maybe like a party environment or any kind of environment that's triggering? Maybe you're coming home in the afternoon from work or just being out and about with your kids and family. And when you come home, you just find yourself going right to the fridge or pantry or what have you and grabbing something sweet to eat. So you might want to check in with yourself personally and see what it is that you're saying to yourself. Check your self-talk. And if it's self-sabotaging, or maybe you believe that I just can't lose weight, so why even try? Stuff like that. So you might want to check in with your self-talk and see if it's even valid. And then instead change it out for some truths about yourself that are actually going to get you to where you want to be. Because like I've said before too, is how you speak to yourself, what you say out loud, is actually what you're going to receive and produce. So whether it's negative, you'll receive and produce that. If it's a positive thing, you'll receive and produce that. And it can't always be based on past experiences, because maybe there was one time you did a diet and it was just way too challenging, but you thought, I could do it, but you're like, oh man, I can't diet, I can't lose weight, I'm so bad at this. But the reality is it's not your fault. It just, the diet wasn't the right thing for you. So the other tip I have too is it's really important to figure out what it is, what type of food that your body actually needs for optimal health. So really become intuitive and listen in to your body and its needs again, just like you did when you were a little kid. We're all intuitive when we're born with eating. So listen into what your body really wants to enjoy, what foods really taste the best to you, what foods really feel the best in your body, what foods don't promote weight gain but promote health and longevity and energy. And look at the foods that do promote weight gain and see what those are, and just limit those from your diet altogether. So choosing foods that are really nurturing your body. And actually, just a few minutes ago at lunchtime, my son came up to me, my 16-year-old. He's like, Mom, he's like, I really realized that when I start eating better, I feel so much better. And sometimes when I really want to be able to remember that. Sometimes when I get off track with, eating less healthy foods, I forget. And then when I start eating healthy again, I remember again how great I feel when I'm eating healthy again. So I was like, I was give him a big smile, and I'm like, oh wow, that was mind blowing, kind of sarcastically. But he's like, no, really, Mom. He's like, when I get off track, I forget. But when I start eating healthy again, I remember how good I feel. So I'm sure a lot of us feel that way too. Okay. Let's see, last tip. Oh yes, embrace where you are at. That is probably one of the hardest things. So wherever you're at in your body weight, embrace yourself for who you are, for what you do, for who you represent, and just love on yourself. Be grateful. Extend gratitude to yourself, and think of things that you can be thankful for to your body, for what it does for you. That your arms move, that your legs can walk, allow you to walk, that your hair is healthy, that your skin is healthy, just all of the amazing things that your body does for you, that your immune system does its best every single day to keep you healthy and alive. Just think of everything and anything that you can be grateful for in life, but also specifically to your body. So there's a particular area in your body, maybe your abdomen or your thighs or your arms, that you just complain about, you just focus on. You're like, oh, I just want to lose weight. I'm so tired of this. This is so ugly. Or whenever you get out of the shower, you're just like, putting yourself down for, on your stomach. Oh man, I just wish this can go down, all these horrible things. But instead, what if you put on a spirit or attitude of gratitude for those parts of your body and just tell it, thank you. Thank you for doing what you've done and how you've served me. But you know what? I don't really need you anymore when it comes to the body fat. I don't need you anymore, so you can go away. And it's amazing, once you start putting on gratitude and focusing in on what you do want in your life and what lifestyle you want to live out, and live that out, how over time that actually takes hold. Whatever you're saying out loud, whatever you're saying to yourself, remember that your body is listening. People around you are listening, but more so you and your body is listening. So I'm just going to end this with a little story, but I might have told you this before, but there's a Japanese scientist who years ago, I think it's like in the 50s or 60s, did a study with ice and water. And he had some petri dishes with water. And he was noticing that when he spoke to a group of them, negative thoughts or, horrible things, and then a group of beautiful things like, oh, you're beautiful, you're amazing, you're loved, just putting a spirit of love in it. And when he froze them, he saw how the different, how the water shaped into ice in different ways. And so ones that were spoken to horribly or negatively in any way turned out all weird and off shapen and just all like no symmetry, just really chaotic. And the ones that were spoken to with love and acceptance and peace and all these amazing things came out beautiful, with this beautiful extensions of like the pieces of ice that would come out, just artistic and gorgeous and very symmetrical. So if you think about it, majority of our bodies are water. And so and accept as truth is what our body produces on the inside. So if you want to have your body to feel more beautiful, loved, accepted, you can trust it. You can trust food. You can trust that your body knows what to do and what to do with the food, that you can actually be intuitive and listen to your body. Um, and to know that you can be successful or that you have success in you. Knowing those things, knowing that you know, just having faith that is in you already can transform everything. But if you believe the opposite, that, oh, I can't do this, I always fail diets, I can't lose weight no matter what I do, all that stuff, although that may be past experience, it doesn't have to be your truth. So speak truth into your life of what you want, of what you have, of what's inside you on a regular basis, and do your best to catch those negative thoughts and replace them with truths about yourself. So anyway, those are my tips. So the first tip, just to review, is to record your current intake, what you're eating. The second one is reduce your calories by about 500 per day or 3,500 per week to get like about a 1 to 2 pound weight loss per week. And it's not always that perfect, like I said. So check out my video on calories from a couple weeks ago in our group. And then number 3, add in regular exercise. So 2 days a week strength training, 2 to 3 days a week of cardiovascular activity, and then a day of rest, and then also a day of free fun movement. Number 4, know why. Know your why. Why is weight loss so important to you? Number 5, check your self-talk. We just talked about that. How do you treat your body? How do you treat yourself? How do you speak to yourself? Do you have an attitude of gratitude? Or do you thank your body regularly, or do you put it down? So whatever it is you want to produce is how you should speak to yourself. Check your self-talk. Become intuitive and listen to your body. So learn to trust your body. Learn to know that it knows what it needs and how much food it needs and how much it doesn't, and the types of foods that it needs and types that it doesn't. Number 7, embrace where you are at. So the other thing I was going to bring up too, looking at my notes here, is just to know that dieting and weight loss and behavior change specifically isn't all or nothing. It doesn't have to be I'm on a diet or I'm not on a diet. Behavior change happens gradually, and there's a variety of steps, various steps that go along in this process. So a lot of times you're going to notice when you're making change, and let's say you're going really great, the first couple weeks are great, and all of a sudden you go backwards and you backslide or eat something you feel like you're not supposed to eat. That's actually okay, as long as you're getting back up and moving forward. Moving backwards when making change is completely normal, and it's part of the process, so embrace it as that. As long as you are checking in with yourself and making a decision that next meal or next day to get back into your healthy lifestyle and keep moving forward, you'll make it there. Okay, so and also make sure to get involved in community, and make sure you have community support or some kind of accountability when wanting to lose weight, especially for the long term. So this is, like everybody says, it's a lifestyle, it's not a diet, which is true. It is a lifestyle, it's just a way of life. And if you embrace these concepts, you will be able to live it out in that way. So anyway, thank you for listening. I am happy to help you. Like I said, I have a few sessions available in my private practice for this month. So you can go to my website, wellwithinnutrition.com. On the top of the website is a little link there, and it says schedule your one-on-one appointment. And like I said, you also have access to a 20-minute free wellness chat with me if you would like just to chat with me and get some direction and know what my style is like and how I can help you. So that's available. So you can do that free wellness chat with me anytime. And what else? Oh, yes. So as far as upcoming events for this month, in March, on March 15th, we have a sugar detox, a 10-day sugar detox starting up on the 15th, which is this coming Monday. So if you're interested at all in participating in that, comment below with sugar detox, the words sugar detox, and I will get you the information for that group, and then also look out for an invitation coming up tomorrow for that. And then I have a 21-day fitness challenge coming up, and then also a 21-day cleanse and a couple of wellness workshops. I believe it's next week or the week after. I have to look at my calendar. I'll post and let you guys know exactly what the dates are. But I have a wellness workshop online coming up It's going to be on nutrition basics, nutrition 101, and then meal planning and preparation. So that'll be really cool because it'll be very practical and easy to enjoy. So anyway, hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you next Wednesday. Let me know what topics you want me to teach you on in the upcoming weeks, and I would be happy to do that. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.